Jokes about men. Men vs Women 1. Men discovered colors and invented paint. Women discovered paint and invented makeup. 2. Men discovered word and invented conversation. Women discovered conversation and invented gossip. 3. Men discovered gambling and invented cards. Women discovered cards and invented witchery. 4. Men discovered trading and invented money. Women discovered money and invented shopping. Thereafter men have discovered and invented lots of things while women stuck to shopping. Animal jokes. One afternoon I was walking on a trail with my baby daughter, chatting to her about the scenery. When a man and his dog approached, I leaned down to the carriage and said, see the doggy. Suddenly I felt foolish talking to my baby as if she understood me. However, just as the man passed, he reached down, patted his dog, and said, see the baby. School jokes. Father to son after exam, let me see your report card. Son, my friend just borrowed it. He wants to scare his parents. Yo mama jokes. Yo mama is so skinny, she hula hoops with a Cheerio. Jokes about men. One day Mrs. Smith went to have a talk with the minister at the local church. Reverend, she said, I have a problem, my husband keeps falling asleep during your sermons. Euro trademark s very embarrassing. What should I do? I have an idea, said the minister. Take this needle with you. I will be able to tell when Mr. Smith is sleeping, and I will motion to you at specific times. When I motion, you give him a good poke in the leg. In church the following Sunday, Mr. Smith dozed off. Noticing this, the preacher put his plan to work. And who made the ultimate sacrifice for you? He said, nodding to Mrs. Jones. Jesus! Jones cried as his wife jabbed him the leg with the needle. Yes, you are right, Mr. Smith, said the minister. Soon, Mr. Smith nodded off again. Again, the minister noticed. Who is your Redeemer? He asked the congregation, motioning towards Mrs. Smith. God! Mr. Smith cried out as he was stuck again with the needle. Right again, said the minister, smiling. Before long, Mr. Smith again winked off. However, this time the minister did not notice. As he picked up the tempo of his sermon, he made a few motions that Mrs. Smith mistook as signals to prod her husband with the needle again. The minister asked, and what did Eve say to Adam after she bore him his 99th son? Mrs. Smith poked her husband, who yelled, You stick that goddamned thing in me one more time and Euro trademark break it in half. And shove it up your ass. Amen, replied the congregation. School jokes. Q. What comes before 8? A. My school bus usually. Dirty jokes. What has 100 teeth and eats wieners? A. Zipper. Jokes about men. If you catch him on a Euro, throw him back. Jokes about men. After an accident. First driver, I flashed the headlights and told you to let me go first. Second driver, I also started the wipers and said no. Yo mama jokes. Yo mama is so ugly she reminds me son, is hard to look at her.